आप सभी को एक बार पुनः नमस्कार। और आज का कार्यक्रम हम प्रारंभ कर रहे हैं। मैं रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूं डॉक्टर राजीव कुमार जी, वाइस चेयरमैन नीति आयोग से, कृपया मंच पर अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। श्री राम माधव जी, डायरेक्टर इंडिया फाउंडेशन और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जनरल सेक्रेटरी, आप अपना मंच पर स्थान ग्रहण करेंगे। और डॉक्टर सचिन चतुर्वेदी, डायरेक्टर जनरल RIS, आपसे भी निवेदन है कृपया मंच पर अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। डॉक्टर महेश शर्मा, कल्चर मिनिस्टर, भी हम लोगों के बीच आएंगे। हम लोग फिर प्रारंभ करते हैं। आज हम लोग एक विशेष उस पे एकत्रित हुए हैं। हम लोगों का जो आयोजन है दीनदयाल शोध संस्थान और RIS, रिसर्च एंड इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम्स फॉर डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज, इन दोनों का एक मिला जुला उपक्रम है। और विषय जो है, आप लोगों से पहले भी चर्चा हुई और आप लोग देख रहे होंगे, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स विज़ावी इंटीग्रल ह्यूमनिज्म। इंटीग्रल ह्यूमनिज्म और सस्टेनेबल गोल्स के बारे में कुछ पिछले दिनों पेपर्स सर्कुलेट किए गए। सस्टेनेबल गोल्स के बारे में मुझे लगता है आप सभी अच्छे तरीके से परिचित हैं, क्योंकि उस फील्ड में काम कर रहे हैं। इंटीग्रल ह्यूमनिज्म का बीच में डॉक्टर महेश शर्मा पधार गए। आपसे निवेदन है कि कृपया मंच पर अपना स्थान ग्रहण करेंगे। संस्कृति मंत्री डॉक्टर महेश शर्मा जी। इस साल हम पंडित दीनदयाल उपाध्याय जी का जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष मना रहे हैं। उनका बर्थ सेंटेनरी ईयर है 2016, 2017, 25 सितंबर को लास्ट ईयर शुरू हुआ था, उसका कल्मिनेशन है। और ये सोचा गया कि उनकी फिलॉसफी जो थी एकात्म मानव दर्शन, इंटीग्रल ह्यूमनिज्म जिसको हम अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं, उस पर कुछ चर्चा। वैसे तो पिछले साल भर में बहुत अलग अलग स्थानों पर अलग अलग विषय, उसके डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स, डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस को लेकर होती रही, और पंडित जी के पर्सनालिटी के डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स पर भी कई जगह चर्चा हुई। हम लोग के बीच में बहुत से लर्नेड लोग बैठे हैं जो एकात्म मानव दर्शन के बारे में, पंडित जी के बारे में आपको अभी पूरे दिन के कोर्स में बताएंगे, इसलिए मैं ज़्यादा उस विषय पर नहीं कहना चाहूँगा। लेकिन सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स जो UN ने अब से 2 साल पहले अडॉप्ट किए थे, उनकी क्या सार्थकता और वो किस तरीके से इंटीग्रल ह्यूमनिज्म की जो फिलॉसफी पंडित जी ने हम लोगों के सामने आर्टिकुलेट की थी 50 वर्षों से पहले, उस फ्रेमवर्क में कैसे फिट होते हैं और वो एक दूसरे की किस तरीके से मिरर इमेज लगते हैं। अगर हम उसको प्रेजेंट कॉन्टेक्स्ट में देखेंगे, विस्तार से देखेंगे, और आज दिन भर हमको हमारे विद्वान लोग उनके डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स के बारे में बताएंगे, और किस तरीके से भारत सरकार अपनी डिफरेंट स्कीम्स के माध्यम से सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स को अचीव करने का प्रयास कर रही है, और साथ में इंटीग्रल ह्यूमनिज्म के फ्रेमवर्क में रहते हुए किस तरीके से इन गोल्स को अचीव किया जा सकता है और आगे क्या किया जाना है। ये आज दिन भर की चर्चा में हम लोग प्रयास करेंगे कि द वे फॉरवर्ड क्या हो इसमें। कल विज्ञान भवन में इसका वैलिडिक्टरी फंक्शन रहेगा, वैलिडिक्टरी सेशन रहेगा। उसमें देश के फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर श्री अरुण जेटली जी के सामने इन को इसके कंक्लूजन्स को प्रस्तुत किया जाएगा। आज दिन भर की चर्चा में आप सब लोग शामिल होंगे। और अब मैं रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूं डॉक्टर सचिन चतुर्वेदी जी से कि वे कृपया इन गोल्स के बारे में कुछ ब्रीफ दें, कुछ RIS के बारे में बताएं, और फिर आगे किस तरीके से आज पूरा सेमिनार रोल आउट होगा उसके बारे में बताएंगे।
Thank you, Atulji. Good morning to all, and a very warm welcome to this national consultation on SDGs and integral humanism. As you are already aware, and as Atulji has very rightly described, the idea is to see how the concept of sustainable development goals connect with Indian philosophy, as articulated under the concept of integral humanism. And from that point of view, today all of us have gathered to deliberate on various nuances of these connects and also try to explore how we move forward in terms of both its integration in the work agenda and its areas of further research that can be further strengthened in terms of how we go forward in the form of conceptual analysis of the whole process. I warmly welcome Honorable Minister Dr. Mahesh Sharma ji here amidst us to guide us the process. We are extremely privileged, and I have been trying at RIS for long to have Ram Madhav ji with us, and the intellectual leadership that he has been providing both on issues related to external matters and particularly related to IOR, which is very close to RIS heart and RIS work program. Respected Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Vice Chairman Niti Aayog, and my friend, and as Dr. Sharma the other day said, epicenter of all this is stress, Atulji. So I think it's a great privilege for me to welcome all of you here this morning. I'm extremely thankful to you for making it this morning. And as an organizer, I was quite worried given the rains that we had throughout the night. So attendance is a big encouragement to us. SDGs, as you know, bring about convergence at the conceptual level, encouraging policy actions to be developed based on interconnectedness and integration of multiple dimensions to ensure human welfare. And this is what puts SDG in a very different league than what we observed earlier this century called Millennium Development Goals. And this is a big distinction between MDG and SDG. How cross-domain connect comes in SDG, how we try to have an integrated view of life rather than having the silo approach, which over the years, not only in India, but in many other countries, we have evolved. So the agriculture ministry would only look at agriculture irrespective of what happens to water. Water would look only at water irrespective to what happens to health and agriculture. So this disconnected approach in the development strategy, which has come up not only through national programs but also encouraged by global institutions, is something which is extremely challenging. Now SDG is talking about people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnership. These 5 P's, people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnership, these 5 P's are the central framework for what Deen Dayal ji proposed. And that's why when I was discussing with Mr. Atul Jain about this idea of RIS partnering with DRI, we immediately come on the same page, and we decided that a joint sort of initiative would be extremely important. RIS, Niti Aayog, and UN family here in Delhi, all the 3 institutions have been working on SDGs for now almost 2.5 years. We started this journey immediately after Prime Minister made our collective commitment on SDGs in September 2015, and we started with first consultation in New York itself, and then subsequently almost all the goals are covered. Mr. Ashok Jain is here, who has been spearheading this program along with Dr. P.K. Anand and Mr. Krishna Kumar. The Trinity has been contributing in terms of evolution of the statistical framework, the indicators, the targets, and of course the goals. So SDG goals have this wider spectrum through targets and through indicators is something which we have tried to evolve, and I think we have tried to move in terms of what we would hear, of course, in the course of the day in terms of integration and convergence, where the ideas would be coming in terms of how we look at the future growth strategy. It also comes very close to what Dr. Rajiv Kumar has been saying in terms of triple transition. And that triple transition idea of economic, political, and social transformation brings out the key philosophical component of Deen Dayal ji's whole thought process and SDG's crux. How we bring in this convergence. And this convergence is extremely challenging at the grassroots level. All of us know that whatever is planned here at central level, at the broad national level, takes time to get delivered at the local level. So how we localize SDGs is now a big challenge before all of us, and we would have to see how targets and indicators are addressed in a way that we bring in the key concept as we have been talking about in SDGs. In the course of the day, we have, as you would have seen in the agenda, 3 broad sessions we have planned. Shri Mahesh and Sharma ji would be who has been working for several years on the idea of the framework of integrated humanism, would lead us through in the first session, where the key concepts, broad philosophical contours would be explored, and then we get into the idea of SDG 8 and 12, which have very natural connect with the idea of integrated humanism, 12 as it deals with restrained consumption. Now here, the direct conflict in economic policy comes in, where we hear more about more production, more consumption, and more economic growth. That philosophy, which emanated from Washington Consensus, would have to be squarely contested what came out from New York, namely the Sustainable Development Goals. So this conflict between New York and Washington, it has imperatives for several countries, because several development finance sources link financing for themselves. In India, we are not in that situation. With high economic growth, we have almost achieved negligible dependence on external resources in terms of development assistance. The aid to India has declined consistently in last several years, and more so, in fact, in 2003, the government had announced that India would not take aid from other countries. It should go to those where it is mostly needed. So India's experiment would be unique, and now we have to get into that. Later in the day, Dr. Vinay Sahasrabudhe, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, would be leading us through the multidimensionality of SDGs. And then Dr. P.K. Anand would chair the session, where we would bring in the key messages. And as Atulji mentioned, tomorrow we meet for sort of concluding session. So without further ado, I once again warmly welcome all of you to this session. I would now request Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Vice Chairman Niti Aayog, to have his remarks. Thank you.
माननीय महेश शर्मा जी, माननीय राम माधव जी, मेरे दोस्त सचिन और अतुल जैन जी, और यहाँ पे बैठे सारे महानुभाव और मेरे साथी,